What's up around war here? Got a battle against Juan, and decided not to have a waffle at the start of it, so let's just get into it. He leads with a Sand Slash. I have my Scarf Magmortar on this NU team that is absolute WinRAR. I give for HP Ice, sorry. He thought it was Grass, but he's wrong. So that, I think that would dominate the thing. I thought it would be one hit KO to be honest, because that thing would have zero special defense, and I've got like almost 400 special attack, like 390 something. So he switches out thinking it's grass, but either way, Ninetales resists grass and ice, so pardon me, it's all good. Ninetales is fucking OP as shit. It's like massive speed. So I switch out to my physical wall, which wasn't very good because he could have been going for a good grass energy ball or some shit like that. Whatever. So his hypnosis hits, which makes me think it's wide lens, but then I see lefties, so that gets rid of that. So I switch out to my Scarfer, and he has, as he nasty plots, I was expecting the energy ball. Either way, it's kind of okay. I go for a Focus Blast here, and it misses. That was terrible. That made me really angry at the time because this Ninetales is pretty fast. An Aqua Jet from my Sharpedo won't kill, and it's not looking too great. So I Focus Blast second time it hits, and it does. It would have been two. If that first one hadn't hit, the second one would have killed. But 70 accuracy. Can't really complain too much about that. I should be glad the second one hit. So down goes my thing. I go to my Sharpedo. I'm thinking this is in range of Aqua Jet, and he thinks that too, so he switches out. He goes to this thing that to take the Aqua Jet pretty nice, and that's exactly what it does. So I go for the crunch here because it's super effective. I've got no idea why he stayed in. I'm obviously going to be packing the crunch because that's what you do, and there was no question about that not stroking because I'm Life Orb, Stab, massive attack, and that thing's a special wall. Now, I wish I had my rocks up right here because that would fuck that thing up pretty nicely. So I go to this guy just because I'm pretty sure he's got no super effective moves that can hurt me in the best because he's usually physical. Even though this is really sort of the first time I've ever challenged. So I'm just eating some Indian takeout. Indian food. So he gets a defend order. I'm just trying to burn some turns of sleep. And he attack orders me. It does pretty nothing. Pretty laughable damage to be honest. So I'm just sitting here. I'm trying to get a toxic off on this thing. I'm pretty sure. I'm either toxic or stealth rocking. Either of those two. I'm saying toxic. Yeah, toxic. Because that thing, after it's got a couple of defend orders now. He missed 2 toxics in a row. That's kind of unfortunate. But he got his hypnosis first hit, and he got one of my focus blasts missing. So all's fair, I guess. Third toxic finally hits me, which must have been pissing him off because toxic's pretty 85% accuracy. So it's not terrible, but it's not 100%. So now I go for my spin because I don't want to be having any of those stealth rocks when I bring in my Pidgeot because it takes 25%. And a Scarfer is something that you switch in and out constantly, so I can't afford to have him taking too much damage from those entry hazards. So he attack orders me again. It does shit all. The toxic is starting to rack up now. That's about the third turn of that. So I decide just to go to my Pidgeot to do some Brave Birds. I realize he has got 2 defend orders, so this Brave Bird will not be doing all that much because Pidgeot hasn't got massive attack, physical attack. I've just got, pardon me, I've just got him there because the NU game's got a lot of bugs and flying and grass and all sorts of shit in it. So it's good to have a scarf flying Pokemon like this, such as this. So I'm just gonna sit in here pretty much and just keep Brave Birding the fuck out of him until he dies because I know that he can't hurt him too bad. So this Brave Bird doesn't quite take him out. I know the poison will kill him unless he goes for a what was it, a roost? But he doesn't. He decides to stuff it and try and toxic this thing, which shows me that his whole team is fairly weak to this Pidgeot, which is the only reason why he'll try and put me on a timer like that. So now he goes to this thing, and it's going to be taken into I'm hoping Brave Bird KO range after Stealth Rocks, because I actually seriously think that if I didn't have the rocks up, that Brave Bird wouldn't have killed, and he might have been able to Stone Edge me or something. But whatever. So he goes to Ninetales, and that brings that into Brave Bird range as well. So these Stealth Rocks really pretty much. I'm going to be cocky and say I would have won the game anyway, but these Stealth Rocks really helped me win it in a much hastier fashion, if you'd like to say. That sounded gay, but whatever. So yeah, he goes into Charizard, and that gets absolutely dominated by Stealth Rocks. So his team's quite weak to Stealth Rocks. I said to him he should probably have more than just one spinner, if his team's going to be that weak. And you can always guess what his last Pokemon is, Shedinja, which just dies instantly. And I just bought him my Espeon for the lols, because that's just did not matter what Pokemon I bought in. So yeah, GG man, and peace.